Hello, I'm Chef Vivien, French chef. Today, breaded fish. Come back to my youth when we were making homemade breaded fish with fresh fish and natural ingredients. And not some strange powders or whatever, just eggs, flour and old bread that you need to use and not throw away. And to make these crumbs, breadcrumbs. It's a dish that you can easily find in many school canteen or even in kids menu, sometimes in restaurant. And usually it's industrial product, but we learn you how to do it homemade and fresh today. The fish I use today, it's merlu, I don't know the name in English. It can be cod, it can be old, basically old white and better wild fish, big wild fish. So cod, black cod, scray, merlu. In this case it's merlu, it's very common in Spain. You can also do with a pike perch, also from a river, white fish from river, with a black bass, and also with dorado and sea bass. But dorado and sea bass, if it's from a farm, it's a little bit too fatty, I think, for this recipe. First, we need to whisk an egg, a fresh egg. You can put a bit of salt, and we whisk it with a fork, easily like this. By the way, what we're gonna do today, I'm thinking now, what we're gonna do today, in French, it's called, in French kitchen, it's called panure à l'anglaise. So, traduction by word, it's put some breaded crumbs in English style. This, we call it an anglaise, all this. Okay, so we first take the fish. So this is big merlu. I bought last time 5 big merlu. Everyone like 2 kilograms, and I make this kind of ballotine and frozen it. You can take fresh fish, it will be the same. If you have a frozen one, don't forget to take out from the freezer and put maximum 1 day in the fridge, and your fish will be ready and okay in hygienic conditions. Never defrost in room temperature, and even less about the seafood and fish. So we take off this film. It's to make a good shape, but a nice shape. It's not obligation. Huh? I will keep the skin to get extra flavor. What we put now, it's a bit of salt, and like this. On the other side also. Now we take our fish, and we put first in the flour. Once it's in the flour, we put in the egg. By the way, little secret from Chef Vivien. If you have so much to do, because you work for a canteen, about a little canteen, why not 30 people, 50 people. You take all your piece of fish, you take a big bags, you put your flour inside, your fish inside, you mix, and you have your fish all in flour. Why we put flour? It's to be sure that the egg will stick to the fish, to make a nice after crust. After the egg, the breadcrumbs. The same for this. Don't forget to do every side and the end and the start. Like this. This step you can do only once, but if you want a nice crust, big crust, it's better to do it twice. So twice means after breadcrumbs, you come back to the egg and you do the same. Nice. The second one. And once again in the breadcrumbs. When you have some delicate fish, like in my case, merlu is quite delicate, it's a security also to keep your piece of fish completely full. So it's a security. This one also second time. And now we can fry in sunflower oil or rapeseed oil, neutral oil. We will fry our fish in every side. I do this way, classical way. But of course, now many people have this kind of air fryer. But you can do this if this is supposed to fry without oil and you want to make a kind of diet. So you put it in an air fryer. I suppose you put it at 180 degrees for about 12 minutes. Must be perfectly crispy. Now we fry every side. Of course, you could do all in the pan, all cooking process in the pan, but what will happen, it will become a little bit brown to have the time to cook inside. So the way to make it in oven, to make the double cooking, fry here and finish in oven, it will stay a nice color and cook inside. And I think it's better. And it's also more healthy, because what's happened in the pan, I will show you now. To remove fat, we put in a paper. If you follow the cooking process in the pan, as you see, there is breadcrumbs on the oil now. And this, after a while, will be burning. And this is not good, not healthy at all. That is why, before they start to burn, we remove the fish and finish in oven. It's better for it. Once we fried all the sides, we put it in an oven, 180 degrees, for about 6 minutes. Let's make a tartar sauce with industrial mayonnaise, onion that we will mince very finely, ciselé. Of course, you can make mayonnaise yourself. It could be also shallot instead of onion. After, some pickles of little cucumbers, what we call in French cornichon, and you cut cornichon in little cubes. Originally, you can add also some little chopped capers, but I don't have, and it's a quick and kids menu dish. So this is a basic way to have something tasty in the house with something that we every time have, usually in our fridge. Parsley, you could put some dill, you can put some tarragon as well, it's very nice. Our fish should be ready. Seems to be ready. I advise you to add some mustard from Dijon, with seeds or without seeds. And some English sauce, Worcestershire sauce. Of course, some salt, some pepper. And you mix all of this, and this is really fresh, really nice with the fish. Really nice texture because of onions. It's a kind of crispy sauce because inside there is this onion and sauce with texture. Really interesting with something like soft, like the fish is soft. It's crispy outside, but inside it's soft. So you have a really game of texture with the crispy of the fish inside the softness of the fish, and after you dip it in sauce, and the sauce gives you more flavors and also more texture. So it's really a nice dish. By the way, this is not fish and chips. Fish and chips is another recipe, but the sauce tartar can also go very nice with the fish and chips. Usually this in France, we serve it with some spinach or some boiled potatoes or a mix of both. And the lemon, and half lemon or quarter lemon cut in form of tooth of wolf. This type of cutting, it's called dent de loup. And the verb to make a shape of lemon in France, we also have a name, a verb for this, which is historier. Historier, a lemon in shape of dandelion, pigtail, and many other ways. Difficult to translate and to say. Different shape of half lemon for your seafood platter or fish food, fish plate, fish dish, seafood dishes. To put a nice piece of lemon. I made some potatoes à l'anglaise, English style, which is mean boiled potatoes, but I make a nice shape of tournée. I boil them with curcuma and some bay leaf and salt. So let's make the dressing. So we take the sauce, a nice amount of sauce, our lemon, the fish, really crispy, really hot, take care, nice hot potatoes, some parsley, and it's time to enjoy kids' dish by excellence, potatoes and breaded fish. And a nice sauce tartar because we like what is good. Let's cut and see what's inside. Perfect cooking. I don't know if you see the juice inside the fish still. And usually what we do, we just do this way. Some sauce. Juicy. The juice exists. So nice. It's amazing. Really amazing. Sometimes you eat with sauce, a piece of potato, sometimes with lemon to kill the fat. And it's a perfect, wonderful dish. Don't forget to put a like and subscribe to my channel.